Recently, I came across some information about whales purchasing 3 cryptos in particular that many people don't talk about. And they've been buying these hundreds of millions of dollars worth over the last few months unnoticed. So today I want to talk about those 3 cryptocurrencies because I think they have huge potential, especially when you're seeing institutions and whales buying them as well. Also, I want to go over things going on with macroeconomic events and with Cardano because we had a big announcement there. So let's just jump right in and talk about 2 things with macroeconomic events, specifically for the crypto space. So right now what we've seen is 2 different countries come out with very bullish news for crypto. What we've seen is that Costa Rican lawmakers just proposed cutting all taxes on Bitcoin and crypto. And what they said is ultimately they want to do this to essentially make it that people can sell, buy, store their crypto without interference from the Costa Rican government. This is a huge deal and would be something that we don't really see yet with many countries. So this is exciting to see that governments around the world, other than just El Salvador, are continuing to push for adoption in the crypto space, make it easier for people to buy, sell, hold, spend their crypto, and it incentivizes people to actually use crypto more if they're able to save all of that money on taxes. Next thing with another country that we've seen very bullish news, which is even better than what's going on in Costa Rica, is what's going on with the UK. So UK, as we spoke about recently, Prime Minister stepped down. Now they have a new Prime Minister, UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. And he is actually in a very big Bitcoin and crypto bull. This is exciting news for crypto because seeing one of the most influential countries in the world have someone in charge that is very bullish on crypto, blockchain technology, central bank digital currencies is a very good sign. So according to Rishi Sunak, he said that ultimately moving forward that he wants to integrate blockchain technology and aspects of crypto into policies, make it easier for people to use because he believes there's long-term potential there. So again, having a very influential country, very bullish on crypto, and having someone in charge who is very bullish on crypto, that definitely is not going to hurt long-term. It's not going to have short-term impacts, but long-term, that is going to be very, very good. I wanted to quickly interrupt today's video to bring you a word from our channel partner, Rola. Rola is the first Web 3.0 crypto community that offers predict-to-earn market insights and NFTs all from one place. Recently, I've been using this platform a lot for making predictions on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other top cryptocurrencies to earn money. You simply click send if you think the price of that particular crypto is going to go up within the next 8 hours, and you click nuke if you think the price is going to go down. If you're correct, you earn Rola tokens, and it's that simple. You make predictions, you earn money. In addition to this, you can also enter competitions like this one called Genesis Rolarian's Moonpost, which I recently participated in as well to earn additional crypto. The cool thing about this platform is that not only can you make money from making predictions and playing in different competitions on their platform, but you can also socialize with other people in the crypto space by posting images, text, and interacting with NFTs. There are 2 types of NFTs on this platform. The first is called Rolagram, which is an NFT generated by your monthly activities, such as comments, voting history, and engagement. And the second type is called Rola Pets, which are upgradable NFTs for their upcoming blockchain game ecosystem. And the thing about these is that there are only 10K of them, and unlike traditional minting mechanisms, they don't allow for open minting, meaning that not all 10K are going to be available for minting. They announce riddles on random dates to help engage the community, and each riddle contains the next mint day and amount available. So make sure to join the Discord community to ensure you don't miss any particular riddle and you don't miss out on these mint days. This platform is definitely worth checking out in my opinion. It offers a fun community for everyone in the crypto space to easily make money for free. So use the link in the description and check out Rola today. Now let's talk about what's been going on with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin right now, what we've seen is 4 major indicators that are all indicating the bottom or are very, very bullish looking. They're signaling green right now. What we're seeing with Bitcoin is that first, Bitcoin mining difficulty just hit a new all-time high. According to the data, it hit a new all-time high of 36.8 trillion hashes. Why this is important is it shows us that Bitcoin miners are coming back into the crypto space after a while of outflows where we had seen a lot of Bitcoin miners taper back, potentially leave the space, everything going on in China. So it's good seeing Bitcoin miners come back. Obviously, the higher the Bitcoin mining difficulty, the more people who are interested in mining Bitcoin. It's just all about competition. The more competition, more people mining Bitcoin, the harder it is to actually do. So this is something exciting to see and usually a very bullish sign. Next thing that we've seen with Bitcoin is that we've also seen Bitcoin supply and exchanges as continuing to drop and reach record lows. If we're looking at this data right here, we can see that over the last few years, Bitcoin supply and exchanges has continually been trending downwards. Yes, we had a few spikes at the height of the bull market when Bitcoin was over $60,000 per coin, but we have continue to see Bitcoin supply and exchanges drop, and that is the second bullish sign for people who are interested in buying Bitcoin right now. That is something that is definitely a good sign. Third thing that we've seen is that right now we have seen that institutions are continuing to accumulate. If you're looking at Bitcoin whale accounts, specifically addresses with over 10,000 Bitcoin, these accounts have just reached a new record high, and that is extremely bullish. Whenever we're seeing whale accounts buy and accumulate more and seeing new wallets with more than 10,000 Bitcoin, that is historically a time that you want to be in the market. So that is the third thing going on with Bitcoin, seeing a record high for wallet addresses with more than 10,000 Bitcoin. And the most important indicator right now, the thing that makes me most excited about Bitcoin, is going to be how 55,000 Bitcoin just was withdrawn from Binance, the largest crypto exchange in the world. It's about $1.1 billion. This is a record high that we have seen taken off of Binance on a single day. And historically, whenever we have seen this sort of outflow from Binance, it has been an indicator that we are at least in a short-term rally. If you look at historically what has happened every single time Bitcoin, more than 20,000 Bitcoin has been taken off of Binance, it has led to a short-term rally. Does it mean it's the ultimate bottom of the bear market? No, but every single time it has led to at least a short-term rally. So could that mean we see Bitcoin go from where it is now to $30,000? Yes. Could it go to 40? Yes. I would just say when you're seeing these types of outflows, historically it would indicate that we are in for a rally, at least a short-term rally. So this is also very bullish. Now I want to talk about though what's been going on with Cardano, and then we're going to get into the two altcoins in particular, other than Bitcoin, that institutions have been accumulating hundreds of millions of dollars worth of. So with Cardano, what we just had is a pretty big announcement from Charles Hoskinson. He came out and said that ADA will eventually be a network of blockchains. And ultimately what he means by this and what he said in his recent AMA is he said Cardano will eventually be a network of blockchains. So it's not just going to be Cardano, but when you think about the sidechain side of things, there's potentially going to be dozens, potentially hundreds of sidechains running in parallel, all tuned to specific things. So it's like the Borg going around and absorbing technology. Every sidechain is a blockchain and blockchain a partnership. This type of hardware can run all of that, and this type of ecosystem can run all of that. He says it's cool and it's just the fruits of our labor. So ultimately he's saying his vision for the future of Cardano is having interconnected with dozens, if not hundreds of other sidechains, and that is how we're going to see crypto moving forward. He thinks Cardano is going to be at the center of the ecosystem, obviously, because he is the founder of it, and we have seen a lot of partnerships and new announcements with Cardano recently. So this is something that is exciting to see. See him very bullish on the outlook for Cardano and change a little bit his thoughts on Cardano, how it's going to be interacting with hundreds of sidechains, which before he had not always been so outspoken on. Another thing going on with Cardano is that we just saw a new update on Cardano's layer 2 scaling solution, Hydra. So we just had a new post come out from one of the Hydra developers. So this is, Cardano's layer 2 scaling solution. And ultimately what happened here is that they came out with a new update, some important things going on there. The cool thing about this is not the specific updates and what it's doing for Hydra, is that ultimately this is making people very excited about the Hydra launch. They believe that this makes it imminent because this was simply the 0.8.0 release, so it's not a full launch yet of Hydra, but seeing that we're having more and more updates on Hydra and seeing that there have been new releases is getting us one step closer to the eventual launch, full launch of Hydra. And for those of you who aren't familiar, Hydra is a layer 2 scaling solution seeking to increase throughput on Cardano, reduce latency, incur little to no cost, and drastically cut back on storage needs for the Cardano blockchain. It's ultimately going to be a layer 2 solution that's going to improve Cardano dramatically, and seeing that we have a new release of it, even though it's not the full launch, is giving us a sign that things are moving along and getting closer than we think for Hydra actually being fully rolled out. Last thing I want to go over is going to be with the 2 altcoins. So what we've seen is that whale accounts have been accumulating more than $312 million of Chainlink since the start of the bear market. And this is one of the biggest amounts that we have seen for whales into any altcoin since the start of the bear market. So what I would say with this is a lot of people would say, well, why is Chainlink's price going down if we've seen addresses holding between 10K to a million Chainlink buying hundreds of millions of dollars worth of it? Well, I would say, look, right now what we're seeing is retail investors are scared. They're the ones who are selling their positions, but whales have been just accumulating more and more and doubling down on their positions. So that is why usually you see institutions always win, because they're the ones who are buying when people are fearful. Retail investors right now are still fearful, and this is something that I would just consider when looking at altcoins, because right now, seeing whales purchase this much, $300 million worth of Chainlink, is a very bullish sign. Also, Chainlink is just a great project with a lot of utility. It's been one that I've owned for a long time. So one of the altcoins that whales have been buying. The second one might surprise you, but this is actually Phantom. So whales have bought $79 million Phantom since the start of the bear market. What we can see with this is that addresses with 1 million to 10 million coins bought 79 million additional Phantom tokens, FTM tokens, since May of 2022. And again, people would say, well, why is the price dropping, yet we're seeing whales buy? It all comes down to retail investors are the ones who are selling. Whale accounts are the ones who are buying. This is usually what happens during bear markets is some retail investors need the money now. Some of them simply get scared, so they sell. Whales who have more financial security are not worried about short-term gains. They're in it for the long term, so they are buying when everyone else is fearful. So ultimately, those are the 2 coins. We're seeing Phantom and Chainlink being accumulated by whales. Also Bitcoin, so that is the third one that I wanted to talk about in the video. But other than that, there's a lot of exciting stuff going on in terms of regulations, macroeconomic events, and just indicators, technical analysis as to more bullish things to come in the crypto space. But let me know your thoughts. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.